G'day everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Timothy and this is Tiffany in this beautiful gown here, and today we will be reviewing and unboxing these gorgeous dolls here. So as I grew up, I loved musicals. I loved The Wizard of Oz. It was a very powerful movie to me.
Let the joyous news be spread, the wicked old witch at last is dead.
I also loved the Rocky Horror Picture Show at a very young age. I loved Grease as well, as long as I can remember.
Tell me about it, Stern.
And Mary Poppins too, for the most part. And who can't get enough of a little bit of Oliver?
For your smile anywhere, for your smile everywhere, I'd see.
But as I grew up, I kind of fell out of musicals. So when Moulin Rouge came along in 2001, I was right back in there. I was addicted and I had a pretty massive crush on Ewan McGregor in that movie.
Yeah!
My gift is my song, and this one's for you.
In 2002, I met one of my friends, Susanna, and she introduced me to Chicago and possibly, I can't remember, Phantom of the Opera, but I always knew about Phantom of the Opera, but she kind of enthused the love for it. And then there's been musicals like Les Mis, really enjoyed that when I saw one of my friends perform in it. And what else? I remember Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and I loved that. I loved that.
She was beautiful, but evil.
You're mine!
Also, Jesus Christ Superstar. Cats, I watched on DVD and I didn't like it, but I don't think I was ready for Cats. Now, I can't get enough of Cats. I'm totally into it. I'm totally into the story. I'm totally into the tragic life of
Isabella the glamour cat. Isabella the glamour cat.
I hated the 2019 movie. My Fair Lady is a stage show, stage musical based on a book called Pygmalion, which is based on it's an interpretation of a Greek myth, and it stars the characters Eliza Doolittle as a Cockney flower girl and Professor Henry Higgins as a phonetician. And basically he sees her and he's like, I could turn you into a lady. I could turn you into a lady so that you're not saying nan and stuff like that. And present her to, I think, a royal. I can't remember who the royal was, in 3 months' time. And she's like, oh, the possibilities for my life if I can do that. So she goes to his house and agrees. I really recommend you watch the movie. Just watch it. It stars Rex Harrison and Audrey Hepburn in the movie, but in the 1956 Broadway production, it starred Rex Harrison, Julie Andrews. They got Rex Harrison back for the movie, but for Eliza Doolittle, they got more star power, which was Audrey Hepburn. And there's a lot of drama about this. It's really interesting. I've watched a few little docos on it, and if you want to watch them, you can go ahead. I'll put them down below. But basically, Julie Andrews was not considered for the role, even though she originated the role, and they gave it to Audrey Hepburn.
And wanted it, but I don't think I thought I would get it. So it wasn't as desperately awful a disappointment as people think that it might have been. But when the role was finally given to Audrey, I think it was perhaps a year later or a few months later, I met her, and I could well understand why she would have been cast, because she is a huge box office name and I wasn't at the time, and they did need to cast stars in the film. And she said to me, oh Julie, she said, I didn't have the guts to refuse it, which was nice.
Julie Andrews got the role of Mary Poppins. Audrey Hepburn, she was dubbed over. I believe I read somewhere that it was 98% of her singing was dubbed over. Audrey Hepburn was kind of disqualified really from Oscar nominations. Julie Andrews ended up winning the Oscar for that year for Mary Poppins.
The nominees for Best Performance by an Actress are Julie Andrews in Mary Poppins, Anne Bancroft in The Pumpkin Eater, Sophia Loren in Marriage Italian Style, Debbie Reynolds in The Unsinkable Molly Brown, Kim Stanley in Seance on a Wet Afternoon. The winner is Julie Andrews in Mary Poppins.
So, in a way, if Julie Andrews was cast as Eliza, we wouldn't have Mary Poppins as we do now. Okay, so first off, we have this Barbie as Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady. She is a collector's edition. She is from the Hollywood Legends collection, and you have a really pretty little picture of Eliza here. And then on the back, and you guys can read all of this yourselves, because I'm not going to read all of that. The Embassy Ball is where she gets shown off. And this is for collectors over the age of 14. Doll stand included, that's cool. And this came out in 1995. So I was 10 years old, definitely not looking at Barbies. I was running through the Barbie aisle to get to the reboot toys at that stage. So inside the box you have her all shiny and glossy in her little thing. You've got a poster here of Audrey in her racing outfit, and there's Rex Harrison down below. Over here you have Meet Eliza, a flower girl, spunky and spirited in her charming costume. With a basket of flowers, she meets the man who will change her destiny. And then you got some pictures of her from that opening scene, which is great, and she sings a wonderful song called Wouldn't It Be Lovely, and I'll insert a little snippet here.
I would never budge till spring crept over the windowsill. Someone said, resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be. Ooh, tykes would care of me, how wouldn't it be lovely, lovely, lovely.
Now this is the final scene of the movie, and she's wearing this beautiful, gorgeous, stunning pink outfit. She has the poster in here as well, and if you just get a look at her face, we'll have a better look later. And then you've got up here, meet Eliza as a beautiful, independent woman, lovely and defiant in a romantic gown of sheer pink organza. Eliza captures the heart of Henry Higgins. They also have a really awesome fight, and it's great.
You impudent hussy.
There'll be spring every year without you. England still will be here without you.
I love it. So she would have been released the same year, I'm assuming. Yes, she was. And the box is pretty much the same. Gorgeous photo. Oh my god, I can cut them out and put them in little frames. I've got frames that will be perfect for it. And then on the back you've got feeling alone and not fit to do anything now that she's a lady. Eliza discovers she can't even go home. And then you can continue to read the rest yourselves. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you all. So let's get these beautiful dolls out of the boxes. Okay, well, they are bloody stunning. So I'll show you first what came with the dolls. We have these gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous certificates of authenticity, and you know what? They're what I'm going to use for the frames because they're bloody beautiful. I'm noticing something different between both of them though. This one's silver and this one's like gold, and this is on card, and this one's like a thicker paper. So maybe, and it's also glossy. So maybe the pink chiffon gown is a higher level. Does it say anything here? These were printed in Hong Kong, by the way. There's nothing here except it says little codes here, so maybe that's their codes. But there's nothing that says it's pink label or gold label. Just beautiful though. Love the cards. Okay, and then there's like this little 2-year limited warranty and a little promo for the movie coming out on VHS, I guess. So how cool is that? So let's continue and have a look at Eliza's flower girl outfit first. So she has this cute little hat on. She has no product in her hair and it is quite a nice fibre. She has rooted eyelashes, beautiful rosy cheeks, and then this green coat which unbuttons with a snap. She also comes with this little basket for her flowers. Alright, so let's take this jacket off. Don't know how it'll go, but she's very layered. And she has a ring as well. How cool is that? Oh wow, that's so pretty. It's a bit difficult to get off. This arm is bent, which is interesting, to say the least. Oh, come on. I'll pop the ring out. So anyway, as you can see, she has a singlet on underneath, a scarf, which is really cute. That'll come in handy with other dolls. And then she has her apron, which is attached to her skirt as well. She looks very dirty, but that is kind of the vibe of Eliza. So, just getting that off. Oh, and her feet are like ballerina feet. She has flat shoes, which are an interesting shoe for someone from the 1800s. And then she has some snaps back here to take off top and dress. This is a very interesting way to stitch a top on the front. What I might do is get another doll who may like this outfit a bit more. Welcome, Celine Dion. So this doll actually is a Julie Andrews Mary Poppins. It is made to her likeness, but I think she looks a bit more like Celine Dion, and I saw that someone had changed her into Celine Dion. So I did the same thing. I rerouted her hair, and I didn't change her eye colour. Didn't think it was necessary because she just already looks like Celine Dion. I've got her in this funky outfit because Celine Dion's been wearing some really funky stuff recently. I got some Barbie extra boots on her. So let's put Celine Dion, Julie Andrews into Eliza Doolittle's outfit. Okay, so here is Julie Andrews or Celine Dion as Eliza Doolittle. How adorable is that outfit on her? I feel liberated to have this doll So let's just put her over on the seats. So now we have this beautiful gown. Take her off her stand. She has this hat, which actually is not very removable. It's got this string, and you take that off and it's gone forever. But we will be taking it off.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
She has a closed mouth. I'm not sure. Is this Mackie? I think it's Mackie. And she's got this beautiful dress. Sorry about the string, how annoying. That goes all around. I'm not really sure how you take it off. Oh, there's a snap here. So that goes like that. Ah, she has this little stool thing as well. Let's give that to Tiffany to look after. And so that comes off like so. Oh, she's got some muscles on her. Oh wow, look at those biceps on this doll. Wow, you don't get that anymore. There's nothing holding it on. Okay, so we got her little jacket off. I'll put that on here. And then she has this piece which she is actually sewn into, so I can't get it off her. Oh great, that's absolutely wonderful. So I definitely think she might be a higher label than the other, because I can't even figure out how to get this off. It's so annoying. Okay, well, we'll leave her in it then. Her shoes are these little metallic pink shoes down here. She has a layer underneath. It's its own dress underneath the chiffon. And she's got a bit of box hair, but she's been sitting in the box for nearly 30 years. So that makes sense. 25 years. Oh, and she pivots. I don't know. Does the other one pivot? Yeah, she did. So anyway, so comparing the two, you can tell this one has blush. She's got beautiful pink eyeshadow on and a lovely rosy lip. Beautiful pearly earrings. This one does not have pearly earrings. I think she's got a bit of blush. She's got no eyeshadow, but she's just smiling. So it's interesting to see the two next to each other. So I just wanted to do two more looks and then we can finish the video. So I don't know if I've mentioned it already, but Barbie's GBF Ethan has sent me these dolls here, and he also sent me this really beautiful dress that Tiffany is wearing, and I am putting this on her as homage to the embassy ball look that Eliza wears at the climax of the movie, really. And she wears it in the ballroom scene. She also wears it back at Henry Higgins' house. And this isn't it, but it is on the level of that gown. And it's really beautiful. It has just a slim skirt here and then a beautiful train at the back that goes into kind of a triangle, and then this really pretty top that is laced and beaded, and then she has Elsa wings. I call them Elsa wings, but I don't know what else they are. And a second train maybe. So I've put her hair up in a little high bun. I couldn't find one of my tiaras, but I do have them, but oh well, it's fine. And yeah, that is Tiffany's inspired look now. And then for a good portion of the movie, Eliza is learning to speak properly. And I've decided to put my Mary Poppins Celine Dion in Helen Keller's outfit, just so that she can have her I could have danced all night moment. And I think she looks stunning. This hairdo took me a while, even though you think it wouldn't, but it did. I wanted to say a big thank you to Barbies GBF for sending me these two dolls and this beautiful gown. They are absolutely stunning. I think they are a highlight in my collection, and it makes me want to get the rest of the collection now. I think there is the racing gown and possibly the embassy ball. I'm not quite sure, but I do want to get them. And I also want to get a Henry Higgins Ken. So if you want to see the video where Barbies GBF reviews these dolls and gives you a look at them, including the one that owns this dress, I will put a link down below. You may also have noticed some really beautiful piano covers of these songs, Wouldn't It Be Lovely? And that was done by a YouTuber called Catherine, and I will put her link down below, and I'll also link it on the screen as a click thing. And the other one is I Could Have Danced All Night by Ayato Sunabe. I think that's how you say his name. And I will also credit that here and post the link down below. He is in Japan, and I think Catherine is in Hong Kong, and they were both really lovely and totally happy for me to use their covers of these classic songs. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below whatever you want, and share it if you really enjoyed it. Head over to my Instagram if you want to see some photos, some reels, and whatever else. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.